Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So it is time. We got a brand new EZA DOKKANFEST TUR. Big Daddy Beerus down here. So we are now firmly moving on to 2020 characters, getting a lot of EZAs recently. 5th anniversary of Blue Fusions, Blue Kaioken Goku on JP is a 2020 unit. Beerus now. So we are sort of moving ahead. Funny enough, there is still a major release in 2017 that is not EZA'd. That is LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, by far the oldest character that is not EZA'd yet. In second place would be STR Jiren, of major releases, of course. Alright, so let's start this out. Now, I'm actually going to grab a couple of names here. So, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Physical Future Gohan, and STR Namek Goku. I'm going to kind of get these guys. These are at the bottom of the list here. Now, I really want to jump in. Who was 9 again? It was Future Gohan. I think that really from like 8 to like 20 or something, there's a lot. I mean, in Kid Goku, Physical Broly, AGL Metal Cooler is the character I'd have probably at 11. AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta, AGL Turles, AGL Super 17. This does start to get to the point, right, where we just have a lot of characters who are grouped up, right? Like a lot of the 2022 EZA TURs, I feel like a lot of their performances are kind of close in that they're big kind of like slot machines. A lot of characters are like that. Even, I mean, Namek Goku is certainly one of those types of units. Full Power is a little bit more consistent in what this guy is going to do. He is just way too weak defensively for me. But I do feel like he actually has a massive boost now. All of the GT Super Saiyan 4s actually really are much better strictly because of LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku being able to slide into slot 1. Now, remember, when it comes to a character like this guy, who is decent, but, I mean, this guy is not like how do I want to say this? I don't know. Like, a character can get a perfect partner, a completely perfect friend. And, you know, this guy, Full Power, he was off the list before. But it's like, okay, he gets an absolute perfect everything, and it puts him at 10. Right? A lot of times I see people think like, oh, it's over once this character gets this partner. They're shooting up to like 4 or something like that. It's like, no, they get a little bit better. Right? Especially the thing about GT specifically, Super Saiyan 4 characters, is, you know, you get GT, 10% attack and defense, Saiyan Roar, 25% attack, 10% defense. You've got, like, Prepare for Battle, you have Super Saiyan, you have Fierce Battle, and before you know it, you're getting just huge increases to stats. Right? Remember that Big Bad Boss's villains, Majin Buu characters, Universe 6 girls, and GT characters all got massively buffed by the Link level update. So I like this guy in at spot 10. AGL Metal Cooler, I mean, you could definitely argue him over. Listen, I'm not fighting that. I like AGL Metal Cooler. I always have more than many people have. But, I mean, he does need to get hit quite a few times, and he's probably a slot 3 character, which can be annoying. Future Gohan can be tanky. You know, he's got a little bit more defense than some of these other characters on this list. Again, people have been crying about Future Gohan for a while, but, I mean, defense is just flat out better than offense. That's how it goes. That's how it's always been. That's how it's always going to be, probably. Then Namek Goku, again, huge sort of slot machine, but, like, you know, you've got some stuff. You've got some guard defensive stacking. You've got a rage mode with orb changing. He has tools available to him. I still like him near the bottom of this list. Again, I grabbed the bottom couple here, and just understand that there's a lot of characters you could slide in from, like, 8, basically to, like, 20. We're talking a huge list. And then I think that there's a bit of a jump up, and then we get to 17, right? So MVP 17, I do like him. I think he's solid. But like it's just solid. This guy, like a lot of EZA TURs, there's a lot of RNG, right? Like if you're under 77% HP on the turn, this boy is really good. Like he's, you know, if he was just permanently at the under 77% HP level, this guy would probably be 3. He'd be 3 on this. I put him at 3. Yeah, I would put him at 3. That would be really helpful. Huge red zone viable support characters are always good. I just like what this guy's doing. Certainly, if they had toned down his damage a little bit, maybe in his EZA, and gone more defensive, that would be good. But, I mean, this is still a solid character. He could get you killed for sure, but he's got some stuff to him. I do like 17. Next, we have Ize STR Cooler. This guy might be a bit low on mine compared to other people's lists, but I mean, this guy is just, dude. This guy is like a glass feather out there. Though it's just, I find it so easy for this guy to be embarrassed and undressed by any tough boss. Supers him anywhere near the start of the fight, and you are getting cooked. He can be effective, but I mean, he is more so a floating support. I like the defensive stacking, but it's just quickly he's outclassed by just better characters. The link set is good. I can see myself using this guy a lot moving forward, but this guy is not the character I think a lot of people pretend he is. It's just way too easy for him to die, and you've got no counterplay. If the boss targets this guy, it's over. It's pretty much how it's going to be. You have your transformation as well. This guy is definitely much stronger. You start getting a bunch of additionals and stuff like that in there, but I feel like I don't really ever use this. When I'm using Cooler, I'm using him for his outstanding support and to sort of build up LR Final Form Cooler, who is still very good at this point, right? But I like Cooler in this spot. I feel like he's fine right there. Next, we're going to get EZA Super Boo in here. Now, I was actually really on the fence between Cooler and Super Boo, and I was really thinking about it. But it's like, I mean, Cooler is way better until turn 5, right? Like, the support is nice. This guy's doing nothing. He has nothing until turn 5. But his ceiling with Boo Ultimate, like, if you get Boo Ultimate Gohan out, I mean, this guy can be so dominant. Unbelievable. Like, a million plus defense, guard. He could do, like, triple, he could do a 13, 14, and 15 million super. Like, this guy is crazy, right? Like, the guard and everything. Boo Piccolo is really good. I like his huge HP regen at the start of turn and at the end of turn. He has the very nice support and the big damage reduction in slot 1 or 2. Right now, I mean, understand there's limitations to that. It's not, oh my god, he's just completely tanking every single boss in the world, but he can be fairly tanky. I found him to be effective against, like, 8th Anniversary Sin and stuff like that, for sure. But the problem with this character is, again, in base, he sucks dick. Like, I clicked, yeah, in base, he sucks dick. And Boo Gotenks is just so fodder. Like, this guy is acidy ass. This guy is terrible. He does nothing. He's pitiful. Pathetic, pitiful. It's like, like, this right here, like, they act like you're gonna get that, right? Like, look at this buff. 1 key, 80% defense. I mean, sure, 70% chance of an additional super, but do you think it might be an issue when you don't have a super attack effect? He lowers attack, which is good, and he seals, which is good. But you know what lowering attack and sealing are not good on? Turn 5 and beyond. And you're only going to see this guy in turn 5 and beyond. So it's like they gave him a bunch of bullshit that is completely 100% worthless, which hurts. But Boo Gohan is so busted. Next, we're going to bring in Beerus. So Beerus is our new addition to the list. I like Beerus. If they keep giving us easy TURs, I don't really want to go below Boo's level. I feel like at this point, I wouldn't be too happy if a character's an easy TUR is gonna come out, and I feel like they're under Boo. Beerus is solid. Beerus, with his full damage reduction up, if you get the 7 key spheres before he attacks, I mean, he could be really tanky. I've had some really impressive showings by Beerus, but, a lot of his defensive ability is tied to key spheres, which can be a little bit RNG, right? Like, a lot of characters in the game are fighting over key spheres. It's a huge thing. Also, Beerus, I mean, he's got what he needs, which is the Rainbow Orb changing, but it's restricted to a Realm of God category enemy, which right now, none of the really tough fights are Realm of Gods. I mean, the Legendary Vegeta event, I guess. Like, if they drop a mission or something there, sure. But, like, that's not really enough. I do like the stacking attack. No defensive super attack effect hurts. He could just get 30% defense for 1 turn right there, and I feel like that would change him quite a bit for the better. The other thing is he does have a weakness. Many characters have this. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku has this weakness, where sometimes, where that first attack is a super, and they could get hit hard because a huge chunk of their defense comes in after they get hit once. So, this guy's good. I mean, I feel like I'd like this guy better, too, if he had, like, better setups, right? Like, the teams that this guy's running on don't have a ton of synergy. Like, we could run him with Beerus and Whis, who's also, I think, a very effective EZA, but it's like, they're not working super well with, like, Carnival Kid Gohan and his team or something like that, right? So that's something to keep in mind. But I like Beerus. I think Beerus to me is a fine easy A. I like the level that they gave him. Next we have AGL Blue Gogeta. Here, let's go ahead and grab him. Blue Gogeta is just really solid, right? When they dropped his turn restriction down to turn 4, that's awesome. So like you treat this guy just like the 5th anniversary of Blue Fusions, right? Where, you know, you get him the first couple of turns, you float his ass off, and then he comes back in blue, and, you know, he's really, really crazy. But the thing is, like, if we're going to compare Super Saiyan Gogeta right here to Super Buu, right? Oh, what's the difference between them? Well, I mean, this guy's got the high chance to dodge. He is also super effective against all types, but, you know, the dodge is really nice. Then once you go blue, he's got the 70% chance to dodge and the guaranteed crits. He really can be quite powerful, this blue Gogeta. I like him quite a bit. Dodging characters really can work incredibly effectively in these super tough fights, so I do like Blue Gogeta at number 3 above Beerus, right? Because Gogeta can really slide in a little bit more comfortably in some of these themes than Beerus, and Gogeta, I mean, I do feel much more comfortable with just, like, you know, coin flips and stuff like that for his dodge than getting orbs for Beerus and hoping that the enemy attack is in the exact spot we want it to and stuff like that. So I am comfortable with Gogeta above. Crazy to me that people actually argued Cooler over Gogeta. Delusional. Please, snap to reality. Alright, so then we get... we'll just grab the next couple of guys. Alright, so we got Blue Kaioken and Piccolo. I'm not really doing this here. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. We're not going to sit here for 10 years. Piccolo is super good, dude. Like, he's awesome. Scouter's really strong. They gave him, like, defense... Like, he's just strong. It's easier for him to stack his defense and stuff like that. Once you transform with him, this guy can really eat big boss super attacks nicely. This guy's strong. And this is the type of character, I don't mind that he doesn't have a defensive super attack effect. He could have it and he'd be better, sure. But it's like they've already got this and he's got this right here. And then after he's stacked up a lot of defense, plus he's still got a scouter. This guy's good. And I mean, chances are this guy will be good for a little while. Because the difference when this guy first came out, right, is that, you know, it's Piccolo. And you can't link with other Piccolos. And, I mean, you also couldn't run other Piccolos at the same time, right? Now, Piccolo, you know, 4 years later, Piccolo has multiple transformations, Power Awakening and Orange and stuff like that, which he never had. I really feel like we could see, like, a Piccolo fusing with Nail DOKKANFEST, to me, seems very likely. Remember, we have that free-to-play character. That animation sucks ass, because the sky is completely black. That will be a sick DOKKANFEST, I think, is, you know, Piccolo, like, fusing with Nail. I think would kick ass. It could be a Piccolo and Nail, or a Nail that exchanges into Piccolo or something. That would be awesome. But, like, this guy is in a good spot, right? We're going to get another Orange Piccolo character. Like, we're going to get more buffs for these units. So, again, Piccolo's in a really nice spot. Remember that even when you get to turn 4 and you transform with this guy, he can link with normal Piccolo characters too, which is also pretty good. So I do like him. And then this guy, I mean, save your complaints, because this guy is going to be out on Global in like a week. He's coming out on like the 18th or some shit like that, right? You guys will see. Everyone will go, oh my god, you have to hamstring the team of the Universal Survival Saga units. Yeah, that's true. But the Universal Survival Saga units are also dodge UI Goku characters, right? Like, if you float one of the UI Gokus and there's like 2 attacks back there and he just dodges them, like, you're good. And then Blue Kaioken Goku solos the boss by himself. You know, I hate this type of character, but I respect his game, right? Like, listen, I'd love to, yeah, Piccolo all the way. This guy's he's too good. He's too good. Like, I don't know. Like, if I have to explain it thoroughly, my eyebrow starts to raise and I'm looking at you funny. Like, can we just, like, you know, like, it's cool to have, like, arguments in all these different ways. Oh, this character, like, does this damage. Oh, well, this character is tanking like this, or he's got support. And then there's, like, opening your fucking eyeballs and seeing him dropping 60 million nukes, and then he does triple 20 million attack sets, man. Like, you know, like, I'm sorry. Like, there's damage, which a lot of times I don't care, and then there's damage, which is like, okay, yeah, he just won the fight. So, keep that in mind. Again, trust me. I would love to not have this guy at 1. I hate this design. I hate Tech Pan, but, you know, this guy's just too good. right? Like, they gave him guard for the first couple of turns, and you just win the fight. I mean, we get to a point where fights are 20 like the top 5 most difficult fights are all 20 turns long. This guy's dead. But that's not the way it is right now, right? Like, it's not. I mean, I'm gonna grade this guy among the conditions of the game right now, which is he solos every boss easily. Not that tough, right? So, yeah, we end up with this. Sorry, again, I am a Piccolo supporter. You're not gonna hear me say anything negative about Piccolo, but I mean, Blue Kaioken Goku's just a different level, man. You know, I don't know what to tell you. EZA TURs, they just. Like, you could make a strong case for Blue Kaioken probably being, like, a top 10 unit in the game. You could probably start to approach, like, top 5 level. I don't know about pushing him above, like, the 8th anniversary, like, LRs or anything like that. But, like, Blue Kaioken, like, you could make some arguments for him being very high. I'm just saying. And the thing is, too, I mean, we're gonna get Tournament of Power buffs no matter what. Because there's 50 characters that have the EZA. So... you know, I'm just saying this guy's probably going to be better. I don't know what they're going to do. Like, how do they drop... We need a UI sign Goku. You know, the entire first fight with him and Jiren is untouched in animations. What are they going to do? They made this guy too good. He is probably actually too good. Like, you know, what this guy does, this is what new summonable characters do. What this guy does. Not EZA characters from years ago. So it's actually stunning, I think, how good they made this guy. But whatever. Let's stop talking about that fodder asshole. I do hate him, but well, he's not fodder, but I hate him. So yeah, we're looking at this. Squinting looks good. Yep. Again, before people cry too much, I'm not arguing or listening to any nonsense. Starting with Namek Goku down, I don't care. Everything you're saying is going in one ear and out the other. Namek Goku's 8, and I'm like, dude, it's something like him, you, we'll get like you in here, probably Kid Goku, like you, you, I mean, like Turles comes in, I mean, damn, that we kind of like Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, and see, you just keep going, like they're just like, I feel like most of those characters are actually just like really close together. Like, I don't think that there's like some huge gap between a lot of them. I really don't. So, yeah, I feel like we'll kind of end like this. Let's take a look at what the last one was. So this is May 4th. Let's take a look. So, Super Vegito and Metal Cooler, we dropped them both off. Beerus is new in. And then I also added in Full Power. So, essentially, Beerus is in there replacing Metal Cooler, and Full Power is replacing Physical Super Vegito. I did move Cooler 17 and Boo around a little bit. But yeah, I feel good about this. So this is the last one, and this is what we're rocking with right now. So, wait, what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, where's Blue Cow again? What? Did I guess I never actually placed them in. I'm a silly boy. All right, thanks guys for watching. Bye.